Oh, finally, our first wandering trader. This is huge. Oh, ow. What's that? Okay, we got a slime here to deal with. A couple of them, actually. Let me use my bow. We'll just knock them down in size so that we can trade with the wandering trader. It doesn't look like we got a sugarcane trade. That's the one that I wanted the most so that we could get more paper. But I did see some good trades there. It looks like we have a new sapling. If we can trade with this guy quickly. Ooh, the new open eye blossom. Let's grab some of these acacia saplings, as many as we can buy. And I don't think I need anything else from here. But I will take a couple of these eye blossoms. Welcome back to Superflat Survival. This is Season 2, Episode 4. In the last episode, we did some villager trading, and I've done even more in between episodes. In fact, this Fletcher here has been giving me most of my emeralds. I can't trade with him at the moment, but as you can see, I do have almost 2 stacks of emeralds in my inventory, and that was mostly all from stick trading. A little bit of crop trading as well, because we have these farms over here with wheat and carrots growing, and we have this farm that we established over here that has basically the same crops, but this one has a row of potatoes as well, which is what I've been using for my food source. That's going to change soon though, because I've been breeding up these cows pretty aggressively, and there's a lot of them in there. Pretty soon we'll be eating steak. I have another goal in this episode as well, and that is to move all the villagers down into a safer area. I've gathered them up, and they've been living here at the town center for far too long, and some of them are getting quite valuable. I'll show you some of their new trades in just a moment, but here's where we're going to be moving them to. I've dug out a little area. Yep, that's right. You want to be the first one to come in and see? I've dug out a little area underground here. So nothing's going to spawn on the bedrock, of course, and the villagers won't be able to jump up on their workstations down here, because it's only 2 blocks tall. My plan to get them down here is actually to steal their beds, which is exactly what we're going to do right now. When it turns nighttime, they should be looking for their beds, and when they do, pretty much all of them will move into the area that I've dug out. And once they take their beds, I'll go ahead and lock them in place, and we'll sleep away the night, and then most of them will be trapped down under the ground here. So let's go ahead and put some beds down. Let's see, yellow. Can I alternate? Do I have enough colors to alternate? I think mostly I just have, no. Yeah, I only have a couple of those yellow beds, unfortunately. Although we could dye some more beds, maybe we should do that, since we're going to the trouble to move them down here anyway. So let's go dye some beds. I'm sure we have some flowers. First, I need to finish gathering up the rest of their beds. Some of them are still in their original villager houses. I think I just stole the Fletcher's bed, and then I can't remember who sleeps in here. It might be a librarian. We should also break our bed as well. We'll just have to be careful not to die while we don't have our spawn set here. Let's see, I was going to grab some dye. Let's see what we have in the chest. We have a lot of things in the chest, and here we go. We've got some yellow flowers right here that we can use to dye a few more of these beds. So let's turn those dandelions into yellow dye, and then we'll just place the beds in one by one and make a few more yellow. I think we'll just plan to alternate yellow and white down there. All right, so we have 4 yellow beds now, and I think that'll look pretty good. Let me go ahead and finish placing them down before nighttime comes. The sun is finally setting, and it looks like mostly all the villagers have taken their beds down here. But one villager still remains upstairs, so maybe we need to give him a bed. I've run out of the white beds, but that's okay. We can just break the pattern and put another yellow bed down here. Let's see if we can get that villager to come down and take this bed. There's a bed available for you, sir, and I need to grab my own bed as well, so we'll just grab another yellow one. Hello, do you not know that you have a bed available? Well, that's okay. Maybe we can get that villager to come down later. But for now, let's lock all these guys in place, and we'll just go ahead and use that villager's bed to sleep the night away. So now that we've got the villagers down here, what we need to do is bring their workstations down as well. But before that, we can do a little bit of trading. I want to show you some of the trades we unlocked. We'll start with the cleric here. The cleric is leveled up all the way to master, and as you can see, we now have an ender pearl trade. So that's great. We can return to the stronghold with Eyes of Ender just as soon as we travel to the nether to get some blaze rod. We can also start stocking up on lapis and redstone, and we can buy glowstone as well. I already bought some glowstone. You can see it in the ceiling here. I'm using it for lighting in this area. And let's see, what does this guy have? Okay, this is our toolsmith. And as you can see, I have unlocked a diamond pickaxe, and we're going to go ahead and buy that. And that's huge for us because now we can mine obsidian. One of the trades I'm most excited about is the armor, because I also fully unlocked the armor. At master level, we can purchase diamond armor. Let's buy our first set now. So we've got the boots, the leggings, the chest plate, and the helmet. And they have some enchantments already on them, mostly protection. The helmet just has unbreaking. But over time, we'll be able to get this armor leveled up even more. All right, what do we have left? 18 emeralds. There's not much more that we're going to be able to buy. But I think I do have just a couple more trades unlocked. Let me see. Those were all the big ones. The farmers are not quite leveled up yet, but we have one that does wheat and potatoes, and the other has a carrot trade. We need to start a pumpkin farm soon because I think they both trade pumpkins. And we'll try to level them up. Now, the librarians are exciting. Because we finally got a mending trade. I think the other librarian has a silk touch trade, but the mending one's the exciting one. I've already purchased 3 mending books. What are they doing crowding in the corner like that? It's unusual behavior. Oh, there's the other librarian. I wonder if maybe they're trying to pathfind to their workstations. We'll get those down here in just a moment. Ooh, full diamond armor. That feels good. Now let's get these workstations in place. I think what I'm going to do is just pick them all up. Every villager that we've traded with already should retain their trade since they're locked in. So let's just pick up the workstations, and then we'll move them into the area down below. Can I hold all of these in my inventory? Yes, I have enough room. So there we go, the smithing table and the blast furnace. Sorry, villager, you'll have to get a new profession. Another great thing about having a diamond pickaxe finally is I can get rid of this piece of obsidian. And that's our first one. Let me get a dirt block so that we can replace what I just removed there. Make it look a little better. There we go. And we do have quite a bit of cobblestone. Let me check. Yeah, 1, 2, what is that, like 6 stacks? A little bit more. That's not bad. We could use a little bit more because I was looking back through some of the old episodes in Season 1, and by this time in the season we had already built an iron farm, and I believe we were working on a mob farm as well. Oh, it looks like I forgot a workstation. We haven't quite played the same way in this season as we did last season. I like our playthrough so far. It's a little bit more relaxed and the episodes are a little bit shorter. I took the fletching table. Let's see if we can get this guy to come down inside here. But soon I do want to get around to building the mob farm especially, and we could really use an iron farm if we're going to establish villager trading. I'm not planning to live in this village long term. What I want to do actually is, instead of going to 0-0 to build, I want to go back to the stronghold and build there instead. There he goes. The last villager is finally down here. Let's grab our bed and we can sleep as well. And I brought all the workstations down. It seemed easiest just to wait for nighttime when the villagers were in their beds again. That way they didn't escape when I tried to put their workstations down here. But let's get their workstations put in place. I think we'll put the Fletcher right over here near the entrance. Oh, right, I can't jump. Can you move, please? Let's see if we can get this guy out of here. No, I just keep pushing him into the wall. Okay, there we go. He moved a little bit. And I want to put a workstation right here. Let's put the farmers over on this side. I think we're going to do 3 farmers eventually. So we'll skip a spot, but we'll just do 2 for now. And let's get some more workstations in. I want to put the... what do you call them? The librarians. I want to put them down here at the end. They seem to have their own ideas on where they want to go. But I want librarians to go here. So we'll put one workstation there, and as soon as they get out of there, we'll put down the other one. Look, another wandering trader. What do we got this time? Ooh, jungle saplings. That's a good one. And the new pale hanging moss. I don't know if I'll buy the moss, but I'm definitely interested in those jungle saplings. Let's grab a few. Ooh, that was expensive. Oh, we only got 7? I need more emeralds. Time for a little more villager trading. That way I can get some emeralds back for the next time we get a visit from a wandering trader. I'm hoping the next one will have sugar cane. So far, all we've really gotten is just a few different saplings. Oh, the farmer is about to level up. What are you going to have for me next? Okay, pumpkin and melon. That's good. Let's trade some sticks as well. No shortage of sticks around here. That's our best source of emeralds, but I'm hoping that will change soon as we can get an iron farm built. It's so much quieter in this village now that the villagers are moved down underground. But there is one more noisy character left in the base, and that's these cows over here. I think it's time that we thinned the herd, and that'll give us a nice new food source as well as a lot of leather. We could even maybe make a leather worker villager to trade leather to. All right, that's all the wheat that I had on me. Let's take out some of these cows using our infinity bow. That way we can aim at the adult cows and spare the children. Looks like we're gonna get some XP as well as leather and beef, of course. And I'm looking forward to eating steak finally, after eating baked potatoes for so long. And we'll breed these cows up again. It should be pretty easy once we get a little bit more wheat saved up. Look how many there are. We're going to get a lot of resources from this. Wow, there's so many cows in here. I didn't realize how many. It's a lot. We have over 2 stacks of beef now. I even collected a little pork, and we got over a stack of leather as well. Okay, let me thin the herd just a little bit more, and I'll leave a few cows left for breeding. And then we'll cook up our beef into some steak. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's get out of here. Look at this over here. I planted down a couple of those jungle saplings, and I got a giant jungle tree here. Let's chop it down. And maybe we can use the height to spawn in one more wandering trader before the end of the episode. It's getting close to that time, though. But we did get a lot done in this episode, even though it doesn't really seem like we did. We got a diamond pickaxe, which means we can go back to the stronghold and mine some obsidian. That means in the next episode we should be able to get enchanted, and we have enough bookshelves to get level 30 enchanting as well. After we return to the stronghold, I'm planning to set up a base there, so we'll finally get around to constructing our very first iron farm. I'm kind of waiting for our villager trading to unlock name tags from the librarian villagers. That way we can make a proper iron farm. And we can also get around to finally making a mob farm as well. And that'll be a good form of, a good source of XP for us. Let me make sure I don't leave any logs here. I think I broke a log I wasn't supposed to, but we'll see if we can still get up in this tree. I'm also worried that it's almost nighttime and there's going to be a bunch of hostile mobs beneath me very soon. Yeah, I think I kind of messed this up, but I can fix it. Well, no wandering trader after I chopped down the jungle tree, but I decided to plant down some of the acacia saplings as well so we can get a few more wood types going. Where's that? Okay. He's on the other side of the wall. That slime is no danger to us. Acacia wood, that's nice. A nice new block to play with, and it looks like we're getting some saplings back from that as well. But that is going to do it for this episode of Superflat Survival. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where we return to the Stronghold.